live. Going live. Okay, says we're live. I'm gonna just turn on the audio on my computer and see. Looks like you're ready. So you're going live. Yeah, our audio is good.
Woohoo!
So I'll be turning up on my phone here. So when are you doing your tour? That's what I want to start this with. When are we doing the 10-year anniversary OmochaCrush tour? When does this happen?
What does that mean? Well, I'm going to Florida in a week, and I was thinking if I could swing it, it'd be great to like meet some Florida doll folks. That's number one. Japan. I mean, I've got some friends in Japan, but I'm a shop, I want to see you for like that 45-minute window, if possible, on April, whatever it is. And I was going to go to Puddle in June in Chicago because I haven't been in a lot of years. And then in the fall, I don't feel like there's a good fall doll event, so it'd be great to do some sort of big meetup, but I just don't know where. Everybody says California, which is easy, but is that where, So that's what I got so far.
California.
Yeah?
I have family there, and I have rented a car and driven there, so I feel like I can do this. Wherever you guys might be meeting up, I can stay with my family, I can rent a car, and I can drive there.
All right. Southern California, right?
I've got family in, okay, I don't, what's my geography? Orange County, and what's the other area? Torrance.
Okay. All right. So like LA or OC. It's not either way, it's not far. Like you're talking an hour or so. Yeah, that's where I got the most feedback of people wanting to meet. And frankly, there's a lot of doll people on the West Coast. So I'm going to be there in September. I bet I could swing that. Wouldn't that be fun? Oh my gosh, it's been so long since I've been around doll folks. Actually, I went to BlytheCon. I guess they call it, what do they call it now? Wonder of Play, Wonderland of, I don't know. And that was super overwhelming. I didn't do very well. I got super anxious. I lasted about an hour and a half and then I freaked out. So I need some training. I need to prep myself for a big dolly gathering.
I find conventions and any kind of like meetup of like both like nerd people can be kind of like,
it's a lot. Like I can do it, but I think 2 hours is when I just completely crap out. Like I used to do cosplays. Like I would go to cons in full cosplay, and people are going to come up. They're going to ask for pictures. And I was okay with it for about 2 hours, and then I just hit a wall, and the anxiety was like, "Get me out of here." So, but this is different. I think I found a really lovely place in Florida, and some of my very best dolly friends are in Florida. So that'd be a good warm up. And then Puddle's kind of, you should really go. You should really go. I mean, people love you.
I was literally just about like when you said Puddle June, I was like, okay, should I just like quickly go look at flights here and then just like put it on the list?
You really should. It is the biggest concentration of like Pullip, Dow. It's actually more than that now, but it's very Pullip centric, Dow centric. And it's such a community. These people know you, and they would love to see you in person. It'd be such a big deal. So you should consider it. I'm putting it out there. I'm putting the guilt trip on. I'm later.
You know what I would love to bring there?
What?
And maybe I'd have to get it printed locally, but I could get it like designed, is like a life scale Pullip doll photo thing, like a box.
They did that. Somebody brought a full size, I don't know if it was last year or the year before, and it was the most popular. It was a life size cutout of Mint Alice. I missed that. I know. I gotta get back. We should be there together.
I really hope someone will bring that. Yeah, I would love. I can totally make it happen. I just gotta. No, it's good because it'll be summertime, so it'll be like summer is not school year, so
Yeah,
I can work freely in the summer. I can.
exactly.
So yeah, it totally. I think it's like
Consider it.
possible.
All
70.
right. Well, you're getting my hopes up now.
Okay, let's do show and tell first. What do you have there? Is this your show?
Nothing. I think I'm on camera so much now just because of my day job that I forget I'm on camera and I'm just talking and snacking and I have to be called out. Well, I'm doing a giveaway every month on Instagram, and this is March. And I'm so excited because I got this on eBay Japan, and I actually got a really great deal on her. God, it's packed good. But it's yummy, and I got the sample version on Groove because I just thought, oh, that's such a great price. Like doll math. There's such a thing as doll math, by the way. Like, oh, well, if it's not $200, that's practically free. We've all done it. Anyway, this is Pullip Yummy. I haven't even taken her out of the packaging, but this is March's giveaway. And she's so cute in the box. Oh my gosh. Oh, if you could, oh, let's see. Which one? Let me hear. This one?
Ooh, that box
Gosh.
is so sick.
Right? I love the black and red. You can see the picture over here with the pigtails. I mean, I already have her, so. But gosh, her face is so pretty. And I feel like she's super versatile. Like, let me see if I can turn off my background. You can see um, my living room for a second.
Dude, I am so glad you had this and that this is the giveaway because I am like freaking out over the box.
Right there. Now you can see her better.
Oh,
Isn't she pretty? Anyway, I found her, like I said, for a pretty decent price, and she's perfect for a giveaway. Anyway, so that's who I brought. This is a near clothing collab. So I'm going to post that on Instagram maybe today if I get my act together.
oh, the post.
All right. What about you? Did you bring something?
I had someone in mind to show. I gotta go run and grab her though.
Right.
I forgot to grab her. Let me go grab her.
Okay, I'll just study your living room. Oh, somebody's a musician and an artist. It looks like a dog photo. I don't know what's happening over there on the couch. Is that luggage? Somebody packing?
This is
Anybody?
I was gonna show this girl, but I actually just wanted to show you this first. So remember your girl?
Oh, did you read Shipper? Oh my
These are
God.
her Eyechips.
Wow, that goes so good. Oh my
Well,
God, the coloring's perfect.
she had the pink and
Yeah,
purple. Yep, so I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
they have to be pink and purple.
That's so perfect. It looks like a collab doll. Yeah.
So she is
Like
like
your trademark eyes.
she's got
Wow,
a
so
little fox
cute.
moment going on right now.
Oh my God, she's living her best life. I love her. I think God loves me. An
She's
artiste.
quickly become one of my favorite, like, you know how you have like your dress up dolls, then you have the ones that you never take out of their stock.
You don't even breathe on them. Yeah. Yeah.
But I wanted to show this girl. I'll put her up maybe over here. No way.
Ooh, oh, that's the one that you were working on. Oh,
Yeah,
I love her.
I think this is the best bottom eyelashes I've ever done.
Yeah, they look totally profesh. Look at
So I'm
that.
like, okay, I'm making a little bit of progress.
I
This is
like
what
this. I like the smoky eye situation you got going on.
I saw somebody on Instagram have like the kind of creepy white eyes, and I'm like, I need to
Yeah.
have a doll with some creepy white eyes.
You know what though?
And
She's not terribly creepy. She's actually very sweet. I'm
And then
sorry.
this is a handmade Blythe dress that somebody,
Wow.
Blythe doll, she put these ties at the back so they would fit for Pullip.
Oh yeah.
But
Oh
yeah,
my
she
gosh.
like she did all of these one by one. She told me.
Holy cow. She's beautiful.
Right. And I was like, okay, so that is she doesn't have a name yet, but I wasn't sure if the blonde was gonna work, but it turned out to work.
I'm so surprised at how like I make the same doll over and over and over. You have very different styles that you're capable of. I think that's so awesome.
I know that I'm making a bit of progress, but oh my gosh, did you see that Sharon?
Oh my gosh, with
Am I
the
pronouncing
darker skin. I always
oh,
say Charon.
Sharon? Oh my gosh, I was just like, how like the spraying of the color, like how even.
Oh, perfect. I know. My fingers would have like little black dots forever. Like I would be stained for the rest of my life. It looks so beautiful. Color's so perfect.
I can't even spray eyelids. I keep trying to, and yeah, it just is. It's too hard.
I used to have it down. It's just it was such a to do that I'd want to like line up 20 eyelids to like because it would take so little airbrushing. Like she and you're done. So I'd want to just keep going and going to get them all out the way. I
It
got to
looks
get a new airbrush.
It looks like the airbrush that you have though was like a pretty good one, like because you
Hmm.
have the large compressor I saw on your channel. But the one that I bought was like some $60 one, and I
Oh,
have to
not the,
say it's a bit. I don't know
no.
if it works really for what we're doing.
When are we assembling? You're killing me, man.
Okay, so we have a 47-second clip of Violeta Dollz reveal. These are two
Okay,
dolls that Violeta did, and
great.
they are being revealed here. Okay, clip, and we're gonna press play. Oh, I got the audio. There we go. Gonna move this down here. So cute.
This is Lynn.
Yeah,
She's a
I
very
don't think
sweet,
sculpting will come
expressive,
into play, but
awesome
Violeta
makeup.
Doll's
She is
sculpting
based
has
off
come
the
so
brown
far
panda,
and
and she is
so
Rin's
adorable.
younger sister. And this is
Oh my
Rin.
goodness.
She is more of a nerdy, sweet girl with natural makeup. She represents the blue panda, and she is Lynn's older sister. If you're interested, these girls will be up for adoption over at my Instagram, Violeta Dollz.
I'm gonna put that. I'm gonna like, that was so cute. I gotta like do this here. We're gonna loop, and I got a little corner spot here. I love the back plates of these dolls. They're so
Hmm.
cute. Okay, where's my back plate? Okay, it's time.
Yay! This is how much I
Time.
love you. You've made me wait a whole week, but I'm like, no, she'll be so disappointed.
Well, you did. This is
I
the
did on
second.
a whole other doll. But I started over and I tried to hide it, but then I was honest and said this is my second one. Did you gloss your lips?
I did.
What do you gloss with? This is what I gloss with.
Same. I think it's
Same
pretty much
thing.
the same thing. High gloss varnish,
Mine's is medium.
liquid text.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
You do high, huh?
I sometimes try to do two or three, but
Yeah.
speaking of layers, I ended up doing like 4 layers of soft pastel on her.
Ooh. All
So
right. You did do layers.
the one layer was not
How pretty.
gonna
Oh my
work.
gosh, she's got a little rainbow thing going. Wow, look at that eyeliner. Gotta be kidding me. Why'd you even want me to do this with you? To embarrass me? It's all right.
Well,
You can't embarrass me.
There's a really special reason why I went, I would say, out of all the ones I did all out with her, but that reason's a secret. Okay. One of the things with my that I wanted to mention, I don't know if if you do this, but I didn't really do it before, was make sure the eyelashes are like lined up in the right place.
Oh gosh, yes, that is I've done plenty of off the eyelid eyelashes.
I think I've had to I think I opened up two of the dolls. Two of the dolls that both of the dolls that I had done, the extra ones, I opened them both up. I closed them, put them all together, and then I opened them both up because it was just, 2 millimeters to one side of the eyelashes.
No. You know what? I would say that some of the best advice that I've gotten watching YouTube is, and it's good for me, don't rush. I mean, I've made every mistake possible. I have slashed my hand using too big of a knife trying to take a wig off. Like, I have done everything, right? But one of the things that I forget to do is putting the eyelids in. Like, I'm so excited to get going that so it's always eyelids first, then the eye mechanism, and then the three little screws, and then the springs, and then for me, like, I always also forget the blink thingies. What are these called?
My favorite one was when I forgot the body.
You're like, oh, she said, oh, wait a minute. She has no body.
Like, closed up the head and everything. It's true, though. You do get so excited, and then it's like...
Just get in a roll, and it's amazing what you forget. For me, it's like, I'll forget eyelids. I'll forget the little wink bars.
So I don't know if you saw my Instagram message about where we should meet up.
Oh, I didn't see that. So I saw yours about, should we gloss the lips? And I threw my phone because then I raced. I was like, Dolby gave me permission to gloss the lips. I'm doing it right now. So no, what did you say?
It's there's just so many places, but I haven't been to the A-Zone shop or the A-Zone shop in Ikebukuro. But 2 minutes from there is that Dollateria. It's like a 2-minute walk, so we could go to both.
Gosh, have you been to Dollateria, right?
They had so many previously owned Pullip dolls there when I was last there.
I know. Oh gosh.
Could that be a thing? Or maybe even they had some previously owned Lika Chan special edition ones too.
I made the mistake of going to Dollateria the last day of my trip, and all my luggage was in a locker, and I was like, you know what? We have some time to kill. Let's just go check out this store. I have very low expectations, and I full panicked. I need another suitcase. All right, I'm gonna see which one looks better.
Oh, I've got to find my tweezers for my springs here. I'm thinking I'll just buy that dental tool.
What dental tool?
The one with the little hook. Somebody on YouTube uses that for their spring.
Oh.
Nowadays, you can just buy everything on Amazon, right?
True.
Okay. Oh.
All right, I need your advice. I have 2 wigs to choose from.
You beat me.
Do you have 2 wigs to choose from? And I'm not sure. I actually like them both, so I'm not sure which one I like better.
Oh, she's a cutie, your little blonde hair.
I should do here. So this is with the blonde.
Oh.
And okay, so keep that in mind. And then I have a brunette with pigtails. Well, it's sort of a white brunette. Do you glue your wigs on? Do you
I
commit?
just I noticed you do you do
Sometimes.
that. I've never glued a wig on. I'm scared. I'm scared of the commitment.
You like
Okay.
options. I can appreciate that.
I think restyling is really I'm really get like it's I think that's the thing I do if I had to put one thing up there. I love changing eye chips. It's like, oh my gosh. Gotta collect more eye chips.
It's amazing how you can be like meh on a doll and then you like change the eyes or you change the wig or the outfit and you're like, oh my gosh, it's like a brand new doll.
Totally.
And it stops you for 5 seconds from buying a whole new doll. Is that just me?
For 5 seconds only.
For about 5 seconds. And then you're like, she needs a friend. You don't like the blonde then?
Let's see the brunette. Oh, she's cute too, though. That's such a cute wig.
Yeah, Denver, I just got it yesterday. I was literally hoping that it got here on time. But Denver Doll has their Leak World wigs on sale, and they have the surprise because I can't turn down like a blind box or a surprise anything. So you can put whether you like natural colors or fantasy colors or surprise me, and it's like 30% off. So, I mean, they're $30
What?
wigs because they're so expensive and they're fantastic quality, and you get them for 20 bucks, but you just don't quite know what you're getting. So I always put natural. I don't know.
I always struggle with this top.
I feel like the blonde. What do you think?
I think the style of the blonde.
Yeah, yeah.
I like that color. I think they're both really cute. Maybe it's the
Maybe it's
I
the
don't know.
style. It works. And I have a million brunette dolls.
I think they're both adorable. Oh, right. Her legs are so I actually used Dolphy Dream Rescue on stained. I'll go get them. I need
Oh,
them.
okay.
Forgot them in the bathroom.
That like a little small barrette.
I wish I had a before picture. I'm sure I do on my phone somewhere, but they were really bad. The hands were like totally almost black, and then the feet had all these purple like shoe stains on them. And I had them soaking in Dolphy.
Hmm.
I don't know for like 4 months,
Did it work?
and it worked. No stains. So Dolphy Dream Rescue for the win. I did soak them in the solution though, and then like I had it also in the light outside. Oh, just a little bit is still left over. Okay. What are we doing here? We're putting in the arms. I didn't even, it's funny because when I first started collecting pull-ups, I didn't even know that you could take off the arms and the hands.
No, right. They're so fragile. I know. You get such a complex about breaking them.
And I was like struggling for like an hour to put this one jacket on. And I didn't know you could take the hand off. So here I was like trying to make it like
Definitely
bigger,
trying to get little thumbs. Yeah.
like putting a pencil. I thought like I was so clever and I had a hack. And I'm like, put a pencil that has tape the tip of a pencil so it doesn't stain the jacket. And I had this whole thing. And I'm like, oh, you can take
Or
the
pop her hands off.
okay. I'm getting the dress on. Here's her eye chips.
Oh my goodness, you're kidding me. Are those the ones you made? They are, aren't they?
They are, but they had a little bit of I need to make a new resin mold because the resin mold, I don't know what happens, but it ends up being kind of cloudy. And so I cover the eye chips with high gloss varnish, but sometimes it doesn't dry. So they're kind of not They're a little imperfect on the texture if you look really close. Okay. I don't know. I had a bunch of dresses, but I wasn't sure. I was trying to find one that had the right color.
She's beautiful.
And
Look at
then
those gorgeous lashes.
I got so lucky. Sally Beauty was
Hmm.
like liquidating all of their lashes.
Wow.
So they were
You know,
selling like sets of lashes for $3.
and you can't use every kind of like human lash for dolls. They
Right.
don't all work. So that's awesome that they look so good on her.
Well, sometimes I cut them shorter, or I cut them to be like like a little bit like long on one side, or like
Oh.
shorter on the other side, because I do that with like my own fake lashes when I put them on.
Hmm.
Okay. Oh, scared. The wig always scares me. So how did you just put the wig on without any
Yeah.
assistance?
I usually put it right over the eye mechanism. That kind of keeps it in the back. And
Right.
there's definitely a balancing act, keeping it from like smacking off her forehead. And then you know me and my glue. I do commit to a wig. Barely,
What?
though. I just put like a little dab here, hold it for, I don't know, 30 seconds, keep her upright. And then if I'm not really typically somebody who does the blinking and the moving the eyes, so I might just keep it over the eye mechanism, or if I'm really feeling crazy, I'll put a tiny bit of glue right above the eye mechanism.
Just like regular glue?
Yeah, clear glue. I mean, you have to hold it for a bit, but it's
Okay.
enough to keep it there.
So I know that this wig is going to be like just a little bit too small, but I'm
I'll
going to
stretch
like
mine out.
stretch it and make it work. But she's definitely going to need a little bit of Velcro tape. Woo. Here I am, just like, you're so fast. And I'm like, let's go.
There's a difference in the quality of doll also. So, like I said, I make the same doll 25 times. You're like, I don't know, I'm feeling inspired. Completely different look. There's like some characteristics though of your dolls that I can start to like see your style. Eye
Yeah,
chips is
I'm like,
one. Yeah,
do I
eye chips is number one.
eye chips? I do like making the eye chips, but oh goodness, is the resin smell also something that's so yucky? Okay, so I'm gonna go probably, let's go here. I like to put a Velcro here. And then let's do another one. Where? At the front. I'll probably end up doing 3. Yeah, I'm going to cut this one in half. The more Velcro, the better.
Can't go wrong with Velcro. That dress is cute. Where's it from?
It's from Ropita's Kawaii.
Oh yeah.
I really love her work because it's like kind of like it's quite reasonably priced, I would say. So it kind of helps your pocket a little, but it's really well made.
I agree.
Okay, here's a little. We'll do a little piece here, and then we'll do one near the front. I didn't have a lot of wigs on hand, so I ended up buying this wig on Amazon, and I don't know about the quality of it yet, but it was what was available within a one day
Mm, I
one
know.
day shipping. I'm like, and should I put some on the side? Like I'm going overkill here a little, but I know I have to stretch this wig to make it work. I think it'll fit a doll like
Mm,
perfectly.
hmm.
But oh, that is what I want to get. So what's your wish list for Japan? What's your doll wish list?
I always get
Or
a Raruko doll
Ruko, yes.
because they're just everywhere there and not everywhere here. Um, their blind boxes are unmatched. Like the level of rement and blind box is outrageous, and I want whatever I can get my hands on that I know I can't get here. And then I'm obviously going to get a pull-up doll, maybe one that isn't quite available here yet, or one that I've been, I have to have I can't leave Japan without a pull-up doll. I don't think they'd let me leave until I bought one. So I don't want to offend the country. What about you?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I know I want clothes because I feel like that's just such a hard thing to buy
Mm,
in general.
you're so right. The A-Zone store, all
Right.
kinds of, yeah, that's a good call.
I haven't been to
Easy to
Paradox
pack.
yet either. Hmm?
I said it is easy to pack. Doesn't take up much space.
Yes. So there's that. And some Lika Chan clothing packs because they're
Hmm.
also kind of affordable and they do fit Pullip. But I'm kind of like, I don't know who I'm gonna bring, but my goal is to actually try and get like lots of doll photos.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And so I was thinking of bringing like a good amount of outfits and I just don't know who to bring. Who gets to come? It's such a hard decision and I feel bad for the one
You
for
have to
all the
pick
ones.
favorites.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so this is the wig I found on Amazon. It
Yeah,
seems
I think I've had that wig before. It's decent quality.
it seems pretty good. I'm gonna take off the tie after. I'm scared. Okay, let's see how this goes. I don't know. I get a demo. Okay, so we want the middle part here, I believe. Okay. Ah, the only thing is when the hairs all start sticking to the Velcro. Okay. Is that Oh, I guess I didn't have to stretch it as much as I thought I had to. Oh
You get
my
a
gosh.
9, 10, or
Yeah, but I think it's 22 and their head is like 24. Oh my gosh. Yeah. You're gonna have to do some stretchy. You're gonna work because your eyebrows are orange, so you should have an orange wig. Like I don't know why I did orange eyebrows without having a orange wig on hand.
I mean, so far I'm loving that wig.
It's working. It's getting stretched and it's on.
It's on. Oh my goodness. Look at you. So cute.
We're gonna have to
Wow.
rework some of these curls, but maybe reposition. I think the wig is a little too far forward, but that's okay. I'm gonna shift her back. Oh, this is my biggest thing is this whole wig situation. I don't
Yeah,
know. I need to just
you're so
I
delicate.
think it's too far forward. It's such a
Uh,
like
yeah,
that's one thing I struggle with too. It's like you don't want too much forehead, but too little
right.
forehead kind of looks a bit odd as well.
Yep.
Okay. Maybe there. Maybe. Uh, this is definitely one thing I'm gonna fix her I'm
Oh
gonna work
no.
the camera.
You need to like get in there and like get some muscle into it.
Look at this curl now. Oh, curly wigs. I have finally figured out a way of us. I have my system of getting curls back in their original state.
Okay.
Not too stressed out about them getting messy, but I don't know. It's all about the placement is what I struggle with. Maybe this is too far forward. Yeah. Okay. Okay, final go. Final go. Bear with me here.
Got this. I believe in you.
There. I think that looks about right. I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence about the eye chips, but I have a couple eye chips that she kind of just comes with, like that I have set aside for her.
Okay.
So they can be.
I asked Almond Doll if she wouldn't mind making more pull-up chips, so she's going to be making a bunch more. I'll get you a
Yay!
pair. They are beautiful. So worth the money.
I love different eye chips. I definitely want to spend more time making eye chips, but again, I can spend like an hour on one pair and they cannot turn out the way I would like them to. Okay, there we go.
Hi. My girl's ready to
Hello.
meet your girl.
What's your
Hello. I have no name. My mother never names us. She's a terrible mother.
doll one, doll two?
Doll 47. Oh my gosh, in the pandemic, I made so many make it owns to keep me busy.
I think I saw that video.
Or so many. I was embarrassed.
It's like so many
Oh,
heads.
look
Like,
at girls are so cute. I like how we picked similar like little dresses, like cute little girl next door.
what is that? Is it cactus or pineapple? What is on her dress?
These are little animals. Like East, maybe this is like an Easter dress. If you 'cause there's bunnies and foxes and
Who made her dress?
my friend Gochi. Every time I see her, I am blessed with new doll clothes because she's so talented. So that's why I keep her around. You know, I got to keep friends around who are super talented and take pity on me.
Ah, there are some doll people out there that are just like the clothes. That is one thing I would love to also, but sewing is, yeah.
No, can you imagine? I'd be in the hospital in like 24 hours. I'd be stabbed. I would have sewn myself into a sewing machine. Like, mm-mm.
Oh, I'm trying to think of a name for your girl.
You're good at this. You can name her. I'm feeling good about this look.
I love blonde dolls. I like that blonde shade actually. It's like a golden blonde.
It is, and I'm glad it works with the mocha. You know, mocha skin. You are so cute.
I feel like all your dolls could just be Angie and Angela.
I'm an egomaniac. I just keep cloning, making little versions of myself, my doll army. What's yours name? What's your name?
I don't know yet. I'm pondering. I feel like she's I kind of want to give her like an American name like
Yeah,
Suzette or something, you know?
yeah.
Suzette or Marianne.
Marianne's a cute name.
Marianne maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I
She's
do
so
need
cute.
I gotta fix this poor girl's
Yeah, what happened with that curl? Oh,
it went astray, but it's gonna get fixed. She's gonna get repaired.
How many make and owns have you done now? You've done quite a few.
I would say like maybe 7, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I sold all the other ones. So the ones that I've done like recently, I have. But yeah, I think 7. I redid a few, but yeah, it'll be a while before I do it again. I mean, I think the key is to do one at a time because then you can hold your breath when you spray the Mr. Super Clear. Because that's what I do is I usually hold my breath.
Yeah, me too.
Then
Look
I do
away.
look
Yeah.
away with the mask and then run away and then mouthwash with vinegar.
This was fun. I'm so glad we did this.
Me
I never
too.
have time to do this kind of stuff anymore.
It motivated me to like hop on and be like, okay, face ups again. Here we go. So when do you leave?
I leave 3 weeks from today.
Oh my
3 weeks
god.
from today. Yeah.
We pretty much leave the same too, like 17 days.
Oh wow. Yeah, we're leaving. It's like a overnight. It's a 1 a.m. flight from JFK to Tokyo on JL. So it is
Direct.
a. Mm-hmm. I
Yeah.
know. I
That's
know.
nice.
Upgraded the seats because you know that is going to be a long. I'm going to be living. I'm going to just decide this is my home now on this plane.
That's perfect.
But when we land, there's
Tokyo,
just
Kyoto.
something about Tokyo, Kyoto. We'll do Osaka for
Okay.
food and the fun, but there's just something about coming out of the clouds and seeing Japan. Like, oh my gosh, it will never get old. And then you don't realize when you're coming in how much of Japan is still rural. It's still, right? When you think, oh, you're going to come into Japan, it's going to be all city and it's going to be all developed, and it really isn't
Hmm.
until you get into the city proper. But anyway, that what about you? So now you go to the Philippines first?
Yeah, I haven't been to the Philippines in years, and so we're going. I haven't been there since I was 16, but I'm a part of there's actually a couple Philippines doll collector groups, and one of them
Heck
is
yeah.
yeah, one is like Pullip Blythe. And so I was poking around in one of the groups for like a Philippine seamstress, and I found someone who does clothes for 1/3 scale dolls. So I'm actually having them make me a few things, and she's gonna mail them to my aunt. So I'm gonna
That's
have
great.
a little slice of doll culture from the Philippines, and then yeah, so we're there for 12 days, and then we'll go. So I don't know like what it's like. I'm actually really curious about like the toy culture, like what kind of toys you can buy out there,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna see what's going on there, but there does seem to be a community on Facebook, and there does seem to be some pull-up doll collectors and anime collectors and ball jointed doll collectors,
Yeah.
mostly in kind of like nearer to Manila. But yeah, it'll be interesting to just kind of. I'm very very curious, and I'm also like planning my attire. Same with Japan. Like when we were in Japan, we were there in like the winter.
Mm.
So I didn't have to wear, we wore our coats all the time, but now it's going to be summer and I really don't want to stand out with my tattoos and stuff. Like I'd rather
Right.
not stand out. So I'm kind of just contemplating the attire situation. And then I've kind of planned these very like touristic things for my mom because she really wants like the photos for Facebook.
Right.
So
Right.
I was looking for the grand backgrounds, the temples and the thousand deer,
Right.
park. So we're gonna have to like kind of my son's gonna have to just because he literally just wants to hang out at the arcade, he said. And they do have games that you can't get anywhere else. And so we're do a little bit of that, but I don't know. I don't know. Would you do the sumo? Have you done the sumo experience?
No, but my yeah, I spent the first few years of my life in Japan, and my one of my very first memories was my grandfather who taught me the way of the sumo, like how to fight like a sumo and how you look in the eyes of your opponents. You don't look away. You're fearless, right? And then whenever they call it, you got to yell and you got to charge, right? So you can imagine me like four, like, racing at my grandfather in the living room and him like body slamming me. But that always stays with me, that kind of, you know, that fearlessness, that toughness, that confidence. Look in the eye, get him. So yeah, I'm gonna need photos. I know you're gonna take content, and so I'm gonna do my best, but still gonna be like the whole time.
It's hard to like break. Like I think I took so many videos of when we went the first time, and I haven't even gone through them all because it's so much to take
Mm-hmm.
everywhere. And I've been kind of like, it was funny because I was like really wanting to do the anime thing, the doll thing, and so we really just
Yeah.
focused on that, the Pokemon Center. But I read this book called Lost Japan,
Okay.
and it's about this guy who grew up in Japan, like in the '60s, '70s, and he's really obsessed with like traditional culture. And he ended up buying this like house in Ia Valley and like or Aya Valley, and like it's like got a thatched roof, and he ended up like living there a majority of his life. And so he wrote all this stuff, and now I have this urge to want to go to these like spiritual sites and like
Mm.
just there because based on what he wrote. So we're gonna like do some treks. Like one of the train rides I think is like 2.5 hours from Osaka to go to this Kumada Wakayama spiritual walk.
Oh.
And there's like all these really old temples, and they call this place like the place of the gods. So
Wow.
I think my son will be like, if I can explain it to him like that, then he'll be into it. I
Yeah.
gotta chalk it up.
Right. You gotta talk it up.
So I don't know
The
who's gonna
gods.
come. Someone's gonna get some amazing Japan photos, one doll, but I don't know who's it gonna be.
Aw, so cute.
Today's
There you
their official
go.
birthday. What is the date? Sunday, March the 3rd.
They're March babies.
They're March babies. So
This is fun.
no work for you for the rest of the day, or?
Oh no, I'm going right back to work after this. Sunday is my work day to get ready for the week. There's always so much that I'm responsible for. It's crazy.
Well, three more weeks.
I know, and then I get a legit vacation. I don't remember the last time I had like a vacation where people were unable to reach me or yell at me, because that's kind of my job. Like for people to, it's not a good day until somebody has yelled at me and accused me of something. Don't go into corporate, folks.
I did a little bit of fashion retail for 5 years, and
Oh
we had
yeah,
a corporate office for the chain that was like in the mall. And as the manager, I had to go to the corporate office a lot as well.
yeah.
And I actually cracked from the stress. So I had to see a psychologist. It was this whole thing. I took like a year off. So I realized I don't do
Wow.
that with a lot of like intense feedback.
That's one way to put it. I mean, I have to thank I know it sounds backhanded, but it really isn't. My mom, my Japanese mother, because she was so critical, and you're just used to it by the time you're an adult. And I've always been in corporate. So if somebody isn't yelling at me, I'm like, do I exist? Like, am I doing something right? So like, I'm nervous right now. Am I going to get fired now because nobody's yelling at me? Yeah, but I also think that's not healthy. You know, Like I'll get like a knot in my stomach and get like physically ill because I've just compressed all that stress and I just don't deal with it. So I definitely see most of my team, I think I have 8 or 9 people who report to me now. They're all younger and they're very like, I'm at my limit. I need help. I'm stressed. Like I love that they're able to communicate that they need time, they need space, somebody isn't being good to them. Like I love that because I don't think I had that option when I was coming up in the ranks.
It's all changing. We gotta like,
Yeah.
we're holding even the doll therapy, right? Like
Ugh.
that wasn't a thing for adults, 20 years ago.
I learned when I started the Facebook group and more people started to join it. And I think there was this misconception that these were people who were very sensitive, introverted, maybe a little emotionally damaged. I had this bias in my head and, I'm not looking inward, of course. And then when I would get to know people, they're like engineers and they're biophysicists and attorneys and like really high pressure, high stress, very successful corporate people. And I thought, oh my gosh, that's me. Like this is such a relief and it's such a safe place to just relax with people who don't judge you. Like that, nothing is better than that.
Dolls.
Dollz.
You're gonna be with your full-on doll passion in 3 weeks.
Oh, it's coming back.
And
I haven't been back since before the pandemic. So
we're gonna giggle over dolls in Japan.
Yes.
Because you've been on the 5th, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Day before you leave. So you'll have one person bugging you while you're out there.
Okay. Well, yeah, we're going to be 10 again, squealing, looking at dolls at Dollyteria. It's fine.
A few hours, an hour, even if an hour of your day, if I could just.
Yeah. I'm ready for it. Bring it.
Okay. We'll each bring a doll too.
Okay. I have to figure out who to bring.
We'll have to get
I don't know who.
a group photo
Of our dolls.
of our dolls and
that's weird. But our dolls.
Right? I mean,
Totally.
Are we all do like a whole day of just cute doll group photo ops and just make our significant others take the photos? It's like, okay, if we're gonna pose here, we're gonna do this. We're
get this
wearing
angle.
this. Right?
Exactly.
Okay. Let's think of some other ideas for that day. If we could meet up even for like, a good 2 hours.
Yeah. Let's pack it though. Let's make it like worth it. I'm just going to be so excited to meet you, frankly. Like that we're in Japan is like too much. It's like too much. It's too much. But that we're in the same place, which is at the same time, and it's Japan. Like I'm not going to be able to handle it. There will be zero chill. I'm warning you now. I will embarrass you.
I'm already not chill. Every time we meet up, my like face like hurts from the amount of like excitement and smiling, and I'm like, I don't care if anybody's here. I'm like, we're just hanging out, doll chatting.
You're right. We're going to be impossible to be around. Fine.
Oh my gosh. Oh, Chris, she just popped in. I think we're leaving soon, but yes, we are going to be in Japan at the same time.
Yes,
and
we didn't plan it.
We might even be able to do a few. We'll at least be able to do a few story shares. On Instagram in the live moment of it all.
Oh, I mean, listen, the TikToks are like writing themselves as I'm thinking about it. Like the amount of content we could pack in the 2 hours.
Good. 2, maybe 3. We'll just be constantly filming each other.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
$100.
I'm keeping it like on like a little bit under control because in about 2 weeks it's going to be super real.
I know, right? It's like, it's so hard to not. It wasn't set in, and then yesterday I like looked up all these things, and then here I was today being like, okay, where's my luggage?
Yeah, I
Where's
know.
my?
Like, which luggage am I bringing?
I'm like looking at my collection. I'm like, are there some things here that I need to like move out? How much room do I
Mhm.
even have? Do I have one shelf? Do I have three shelves? I'm like, okay, maybe I can take this over here and put it over here, and then I have
Yeah,
exactly two shelves I can fill. But
yeah.
we're not gonna bring check-in luggage because I don't want to have to worry about it from the Philippines. So
Oh, sure. Yeah,
I'm
but
just
that
gonna
doesn't. Are you going from Japan home though?
from Japan home.
All right.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm saying because you could. I always go to the dollar store. I get the tote with the zipper on like my second to last day, and I dump all my doll stuff in there and then I check it.
Oh, that's smart.
I get a tote that has the zipper, like you can, close it and then put a name tag on that baby and then check it.
Okay, that's smart. Okay, noted. Because
Hmm.
I was gonna bring an empty carry-on and just try to wing it. But I actually did end up when we went last, we ended up staying with a friend who is not a friend anymore. I'll tell you about that in person.
Ooh,
But yeah, a toy seller that I met on Etsy. The craziest story. But
okay.
he had a store in Japan, sort of an online kind of business. And I ended up just putting a bunch of stuff in a box and they just shipped it for me. But yeah, I'm going to try and, I'm going to try and just I stayed pretty calm when I was out there, and I'm going to try and stay calm. Chris said both dolls came out really great and amazing. How
Oh,
time flies.
yay.
They said time flew for this Faceup workshop. I know. It's crazy.
Didn't fly for me. It was painfully slow. So I had to make a second doll.
I definitely feel like from like meeting up with you and working on these dolls, I'm like, I told myself, I'm like, oh no, I'm not gonna buy any more make it own kits. Like I'm just gonna take a little break. But I'm like,
No,
I'm like, I think I need to get a couple more kits.
you need to get a couple more kits. No, I love your work.
This poor girl.
And I know how
Well,
much you torture yourself over one doll. How much time and love and effort.
we can only, like you said, right? The more practice, it can only get easier.
Exactly.
More practice, more steady hands, better tools. I did find that Psycho Precision brush. I'm gonna get it and test it out.
It does make a difference to have better tools for real. Better brushes, better pencils, all of it matters. I've learned the hard way.
Yeah, I'm down for
So
multiple
cute.
layers if it's gonna make the color pop.
She's so cute. I would not have guessed that that would be the final doll.
That's what I love about the like whole process too, right? Because like, sometimes you get a little sus. You're like, I don't know, and then you finally put them all together, and you're like, oh yeah, okay, there
She's
she
so
is.
cute.
Okay,
Adorbs.
you better let her go to work because some she needs some
That's
little bit
right.
of.
You're right. At least I have a friend to help me work. Yay. This was fun. Seriously. I'm so glad you asked me to do this.
Happy birthday. Okay,
Thank you, dear. So I'm going to see you.
I'll see you in Japan. We'll get together our
Yes.
giveaway stuff.
Yes.
And whoever ends up watching this rerun, head on over to your Instagram.
Yep.
2024 monthly giveaway.
Ooh, over here, maybe. Over here.
Ooh, so good. And
You're
thank
so
you so much for
cute.
these giveaways. Like, oh, exciting.
It's how I don't keep them all. There. I said it.
But
I
it's
can buy and not keep them.
like I'm like wanting to enter, like, but at the same time too, I feel kind of bad if I won because I have, you know,
I've
a
been
good.
there. I see dolls. I'm like, oh, I'm like, no. If anybody should not win a doll, it's the gal with a room full of dolls. So you're right. I feel you. I totally feel you on that. But there's more coming. I already got a couple of other gals that are coming for the rest. But I think April, when we get back, is a great time to like put our stuff together and see what we came up with and do a giveaway. So, all right, I'm gonna go to work then. My other job, day job, that pays for the dolls.
All right, well, have a nice time. Bye,
Thank
everyone.
you.
Okay, and just wanted to shout out anyone who came by to any of these recordings and to Violeta Dollz for your clips as well. You guys have an awesome, awesome rest of your